Moving to San Francisco without local context. These 6 neighborhoods can look equally promising on a map, but they ask for very different compromises. Picture your normal weekday here, not a perfect Saturday. We will test each one against the benefit that stands out and the hidden drawback that could change a buyer's or renter's decision. Pine Lake Park is the test for an easier life with a dog. Dog friendliness scores 10 out of 10. Expansive trails and a central lake provide significant open space for pets. The trade-off is a busier soundscape. Acoustic Comfort scores 0.1 out of 10. Constant noise from nearby heavy rail or airport activity makes this area significantly louder than the city average. Is an easier life with a dog worth a busier soundscape? Hunter's Point is the test for a car-light routine. Walkability scores 9.4 out of 10. Extensive sidewalk networks and dedicated crosswalks connect residential areas to local amenities. The trade-off is closer industrial exposure. Industrial proximity scores 1.6 out of 10. Large-scale logistics hubs, rail yards, and a wastewater treatment plant dominate the immediate surroundings. Would you accept closer industrial exposure for a car? Mission Bay is the test for better flood resilience. Flood safety scores 7.7 out of 10. According to iHuus data, the neighborhood sits in a zone with much greater stability than most parts of the city. The trade-off is a busier soundscape. Acoustic Comfort scores 1.6 out of 10. Frequent noise from nearby freeway traffic and railroad proximity creates a much louder environment than the San Francisco average. Is better flood resilience worth? Lakeshore is the test for an easier life with a dog. Dog friendliness scores 9.8 out of 10. According to iHuus data, the neighborhood offers abundant trails and direct access to beach areas for active pets. The trade-off is more flood exposure. Flood safety scores 1.3 out of 10. Significant flood risk exists due to the area's location within a 100-year floodplain. Would you accept more flood exposure for an easier life with a dog? Treasure Island is the test for a car-light routine. Walkability scores 8.9 out of 10. According to iHuus data, the area features several pedestrian-priority zones that support local movement. The trade-off is closer industrial exposure. Industrial proximity scores 4.4 out of 10. Maritime logistics, warehouses, and a wastewater treatment plant contribute to significant industrial activity and truck traffic. Is a car-light routine? Yerba Buena Island is the test for an easier life with a dog. Dog friendliness scores 8.6 out of 10. Traffic-free paths make this area significantly more dog-friendly than the San Francisco average. The trade-off is a busier soundscape. Acoustic Comfort scores 0.4 out of 10. Constant noise from nearby airport runways and heavy transit infrastructure makes this area significantly louder than the San Francisco average. Would you accept a bit? Here is the decision map. Prioritize the neighborhood whose strongest benefit matches the routine you actually expect to live, not the feature that merely looks best in a listing. Then decide whether its weaker dimension is an inconvenience you can manage or a deal breaker you would notice every day. Which San Francisco compromise fits your move? Choose a neighborhood, then tell us what local context a newcomer should check next.